Hello guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to install Windows Server 2025 on VMware Fusion that you have installed on your Mac operating system in M1 or empty chip. So the first thing we'll need is an ISO file for Windows Server with ARM capabilities with 64-bit. I have already got a copy of these files from the internet. You can go look up and you should be able to find this copy or get it from someone in the internet. Right, so I'll leave that part to you. Moving on, we'll start Fusion to initiate the process of Windows 11 install. Um, it's popping up a new window with Windows 11 64-bit because I have this Windows 11 already installed. If you are opening VMware Fusion for the first time, you won't be able to see this one. So we are not looking into Windows 11 now. We are looking into Windows Server 2025. So I'll just go cancel this one. And then I'll go click File, select New. And I'll get this. So if you are opening Fusion for the first time without any virtual machine already installed, you will have this exact same screen or page, should I say. And then I'll go select install from disk or image and hit continue. So this is already selecting my ISO for the Windows Server 2025. If it's not selecting by default, you can select use analytics or image and then go to the download folder where you have downloaded that ISO image file and select that. Once you've got that, hit next. And then because there is no dedicated folder for Windows Server, we'll just go select Windows, Microsoft Windows, Windows 11 64-bit ARM. We'll hit continue. Leave the default option and hit continue again. For this one, I won't bother. I'll just go create auto generate. It will save the password anyway. Hit continue. And then I'll go select customize settings because I want a different name. I already have Windows 11, so I'll need to keep this virtual machine a different name. This will be Windows Server 2025 in this case. Okay, as easy as that, it should now, if we hit play, it should now initiate the installation of Windows Server 2025. If you like to, excuse me, check few things, for example, if it has mapped the correct ISO image, you can check it here. Network adapter, I'll leave it to NAT. The other thing you can make change here is hard disks. Let's go have a look at the settings. So this is currently set to take 64 GB from your macOS hard drive. Let's see if we can change that. I want to bring it down to 50 GB. And also, I don't want to split into multiple files, so I'll uncheck this and I'll check pre-allocate disk space so that it does not increase in size by itself. I'll have hit apply. All right, so that took a while to make that changes, but we're good now. As you can see, it's now 50 GB and is now set to pre-allocate disk space. I'll cancel that, and now we are free to initiate the installation of Windows Server. All right, I'll hold the play button to initiate the process. For some reason, it does select EFI network boot by default. This is likely because this is the settings, or this is on the top of the boot order, but it will just restart or will get an option to select the boot order, and then we should be able to restart and then install from the ISO image that we have selected. So yeah, we'll give it a few seconds and wait for the restart or until we see that boot screen. There we go. So this was what I was talking about. So what I'll do is I'll hit boot normally. Um, it is saying no operating system was found. I don't know why this is saying this, but we should be good to ignore this message for now. Let's run that boot again. So as you can see, it's now trying to initiate the installation of the Windows Server. Yeah, so basically you just need to wait and see, and also ignore few error messages that was popping up for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, if you know, feel free to put that in the comment. Okay, next, I'll go ahead and make changes to the time and currency format. And this is pretty straightforward, and I believe this is not the first time you're doing this. It's basically same as any Windows machine. For example, Windows 10 or even Windows 7 and 8. Um, we're installing Windows servers, of course, and then we'll need to checkbox that I agree everything will be deleted, including files, apps, and setting icon, and hit next. Licensing method, we don't have a product key and we don't want to pay, so I'll select I don't have a product key, obviously. And then for this one, this is important because we want to use the GUI, which will be Windows Server 2025 Standard Desktop Experience. You can go and select data center, but that will be take like more space, and I don't think we'll be using all the features that comes with the data centers. So we, at least for me, for at least for now, I'm good with Windows Server 2025 standard, and yes, of course, that desktop experience, which means uh, the user interface or GUI, if you may, and then hit next. Accept to the terms and condition. Yeah, so this is the disk again we selected or we created during the fusion process. There was a gap or a lag, I should say, when I hit next. Anyway, that's all good now. I'll just go hit installed. Yeah, it is now trying to install the Windows Server finally. Feel free to pause the video when this is running on your lab environment, or escape if you're just trying to get an idea just by watching this. What I'll do is I'll just go pause this video to save you some time, and I'll resume when it's near to the completion. Okay, guys, the installation has completed and it has already rebooted the Windows virtual machine. I mean Windows Server virtual machines. It is again saying installing, but this would be quick. Yeah, as you can see, it's already 42%. So yeah, this should be fairly quick. Yeah, I'll save to this later and supply the password or your admin account. And with that, we are all set up with Windows Server 2020, sorry, Windows Server 2025 on VMware Fusion on macOS with M1 or M2 chip, as easy as that. Right, I'll show you in the inside. So if you are using this on the Mac, same as me, that will be Control Option and Delete. Or you can also go to virtual machines and select Send Control Delete to perform the same action. Okay, as you can see, it's already loading Server Manager, which means it is Windows Server and Server 2025. I'll just go minimize this one and show you a few other things. It is exactly the at least the basic user interface or GUI is same as Windows 11, except you will see a lot of things really that comes with server. For example, the main thing obviously is server manager. And if I click local server, this will give you the details of this server that we have just installed, including the name, work group, because it is not connected to any, joined to any domain, sorry. It will just say work group, IP addresses, remote desktop, blah, blah, blah. All right, so, thanks for sticking to the end of this video. As a bonus, I'll show you a few other tips, the other best things to do after installing virtual machines on Fusion or Workstation, which is to install the VMware tools. So I'll go select virtual machines and then select install VMware tools. And the reason for installing VMware tools is to make this virtual machine function more like the actual physical machines. For example, as you can see now, if I double click, I won't be able to expand or use the full screen, right? And after installing the VMware tools, I'll show you that is possible. Okay, so that should be already downloaded. After clicking that, if I go to this PC, uh, that is the bootable media file. I'll double click to run that. Choose the default and install. Obviously, we'll need to give it a restart after installing the VMware tools. We'll go ahead with that. Okay, so like I mentioned before, if I double click now, a magic will happen. Oh, okay, looks like I'll have to log in first. So let's log in. There you go. Double click now. Why is that not working? Minimize, maximize. No, something is not looking right. Let's go fix that. Maybe. Let's try to run it again. Oh, no, wrong one. Okay, looks like the tools, VMware tools was not installed properly. So we'll just go install that again. Okay, that is not working for some reason. We'll do is I'll quit first. I'll save the virtual machine state and then quit and reopen Fusion. See if that helps. Hmm. No, it's not working. It is working on my Windows 11. See, it's working on Windows 11. Uh, Not working on Windows Server. Even after installing the tools. That is strange. Okay, finally, looks like this is working now. I'll just double click on the title bar, and that is now working. Okay, I'll give it a restart and see if it's still saving that transaction. There we go, guys. That was live troubleshooting of an application that was not working correctly. The fix was, as you saw it, was to reinstall. I had to do that 3 times to get it working. And also the other thing I forgot to mention before is that the reason to install the VMware tools is to get your internet working on the server. Um, if you had a um, good was during the uninstallation of the VMware tools, you might have seen this the globe icon, which means the internet was not working when we uninstalled the VMware tools. After reinstalling the tools, it's now working. Right. Um, yeah, that is it. Because you are still with me, I'll show you one more bonus tips, additional bonus tips on top of bonus tip for you guys. And that is to create a snapshot or take a snapshot. The snapshot, to take a snapshot, you go select personal machines, select snapshots, and then snapshots again. And then once you are here, you click on the camera icon and insert snapshots. Um, I will go 00 and basic install with VM. Okay. Guys, if you're not familiar with VMware Snapshot, this is basically we are creating a point in time, a restore point in time. You may say it as a backup. Basically, it is a point in time restore for the virtual machines. In this case, if something happens to our Windows Server 2025 after making few changes over after some time, and the virtual machine is not in usable condition, what we can do is we can come back to this snapshot and restore from here, and it will have this basic settings just with the VMware tools installed. And this is an ongoing process. For example, we make one change, we take a snapshot, we use it for I don't know how many days, and then we make changes, we take a snapshot, meaning we take a snapshot after making any changes to the server, if that makes sense. All right, guys, I'll go ahead. Select take, and this will take a snapshot of the virtual machine state. All right, I'll go ahead and show you the snapshot again. That is again virtual machines. Sorry, wrong selection. Virtual machines snapshots, and then as you can see, the current state is also same as the snapshot that we just took before. And if you need to restore from the snapshot, you just go select that snapshot and click on this restore icon. All right, that is it, guys. Finally, it's done. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Hope you get some idea, some information, and hope to see you in my next video. See you. Bye.